Just a quick little video. I'm not even sure how good it's going to turn out. For those of you that don't know about the LS motor cracked rod design, I'm sure you've heard it if you're working on an LS motor. Traditionally, with a rod, you have machine surfaces where the cap meets the rod, and then once that's established, you bore the big end out and make it round, make it concentric. With these cracked rods, what it is after the rod is formed, they literally crack the cap right off the rod. So as you can see, it looks broken because it is. There is very rough and sharp surfaces on both sides. I mean, some of these are just downright ugly looking. And you can see that it only goes on one way, and there's only one cap per rod, and there's no way that you can swap them. Even if you were to try to machine this off, the surfaces, I mean, some of these you might have to take a tiny bit off. Some of these, like this one, to get these even, you'd have to take a whole lot off to make them made up. When you hear the term resizing with these rods, what they're referring to is they actually don't resize them to factory like you would with a machined rod, where you can machine the surfaces, bring it down and then remachine the big end. They actually oversize this. I think it's 2/1000. It's a very small amount that you can take off of this, and then they make oversized bearings to fit in here. Commonly, when people put ARP rod bolts in, they get them resized, or the common thought is to get them resized. I'm going to live dangerously and actually put the ARP bolts in without resizing these rods. I've heard plenty of people say that, have had good luck doing that. And I know that K-Tech makes a very expensive set of bolts that you don't have to resize. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna live dangerously. But it's kind of neat actually. Once it's sealed up, you can't even see the the separation there. And oh, another thing, a lot of people, and I'll show you this when I'm doing the rod bolt swap, they refer to the ferrules. The ferrules are actually in the cap, and kind of neat because you can't drop the bolts when you're taking the rods off. They stay in there, and you pull those ferrules out when you do the swap. But anyway, I just wanted to show, for those that have never seen this cracked rod design, what that looks like.